Welcome back to Kerbal Hard and Uncut. Last episode, we basically spent the whole episode looking at what we wanted to do, choosing some missions, and we built this. We built this Minmus Station 3 thing. It's quite horrendous, isn't it? We're about to launch it, but I am going to do something that I know that I should have done many times before, and you're all going to comment about it. I know you are. You're always commenting. You know, stability. I think stability is underrated, overrated, over. It's one of the two ratednesses, is what I'm aware of it. So we're going to put some fins there just to give us a bit of sort of stability. The police are going past, by the way, just in case you hear that. You may not. I don't know. I played with the sound settings, so you may not get that. Just looking at the Delta V here and going, right, a trip to Minmus. That's my orbit. That's my trip to Minmus and rendezvous. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, I think. I'm pretty happy with it. We'll get close with this engine. My only concern is maneuverability. Maybe we put some more of these on. Yeah, let's put a couple more of these on. Just in case that's all I have for sort of control. Which is quite... No, because that's going to block off that docking port, is it? No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We will be hunky-dory. So we'll just do that, we'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do that. And then we'll just slide them down. There we go, just into that gap there. It's an empty space. We're just using the space. All right. Probably could have put a little reaction wheel in amongst there if I was thinking properly, wouldn't I? I could put one on here, actually, on the top of this. No, because then I can't move it. What else have we got orientation-wise? I could put one of them down here. I could, couldn't I? So if we take this off, put that there, put that on top of it, that's probably better. Right. It's going to turn into I don't want to turn into another building episode. We've done enough of the way of building episodes. Right. There we go. We sent that to there. To there. I'm breaking my own rule because I should actually have these the other way around. Right. So we should have that to there. And then down. And then we'll have another one there, and then to there, and then there, and to there. There we go. That should be reasonably solid. And what I should do is, just for the sake of it, one there, to there, and then one there and two there. Lots of struts, just strutting everything there. All right, so we've got that's going to give us signal when we need to. That's going to be good. That's going to be good. That's going to be good. We've wasted 3 more minutes doing this, so we're going to create ourselves a fairing. Let's get this out. Why won't you do it? Why won't you let me have this? Just do that. There we go. That's good. All the way up, yeah, and then to there, and then to there. That is a horrible fairing, but we will live with it. We will live with it. Now, I don't have to send Kerbals, but I want to send an engineer, mainly because I've got them, and we're not using them for anything else. All right. I'm sorry, Possum. Yep, Possum, you is going in there. Yeah, you're going to go in there. And then, do I want to send anybody else? I don't really need to send anybody else. We could send a pilot. I don't have a spare pilot, do I? Don't have a spare pilot, I don't think. No, we've got Berlin and Sigdo. The landing craft doesn't have a pilot to build. Yeah, so we'll just leave that as is. Right. Save that. I think we're ready to launch. Those are all going to go at the same time. Then we're going to have that. Then we're going to have that and that. What I do want to do is I want to reroute the whole thing before we do anything, just because I find it sometimes is a bit better to do this. There we go. All right. And then we've got that decoupled, and that's fairing. Oh yeah, you know what? That does that. No, get rid of that. That fairing goes first. Where's this one? Where? That definitely is last. That is definitely the last thing that we want to do. I'm tempted to disable it, but. No, I don't even know if we need it because we've got a docking port there. But anyway, right. I think we're ready. We're going to go launch to Minmus. Right, I'm going to try and do this quickly, which means it's probably going to go horribly wrong. Right, so let's have a look. That's horrible in the dark, isn't it? Right. Everything good, everything good. Let's fire up. If we lose a crew member, it's not a massive issue because it's only Possum Kerman. Well, that sounds terrible. That actually does sound terrible, doesn't it? Referring to him like that. Right, start to turn over. We're going to use our FinTech. FinTech is involved here. Of course, we do have a bit of thrust vectoring on that engine, but we're going to turn that down a little bit. What are we looking at? My altitude is 3. Oh, wow, we're going up at a pace there. I don't expect this to go up too rapidly. It'll be an interesting launch, actually, because this is a very heavy payload. We have been sending heavy stuff, but interplanetary, so it's, yeah, I don't think it's anywhere near this sort of mass. So, yeah, it's a bit of a reuse of a rocket that probably would have been better off if I'd have built something new, but we're not doing that. I've decided already. I think next episode we will probably, or after this, we will probably send set up those Minmus missions. Oh, sorry, not Minmus missions. The Moho missions. Oh, get rid of that. Thank you very much. Turn this over onto its side. There we go. Get this going, and then I'm just gonna wrap the full power on. Right. Yeah. So let's get going. I'm gonna point the end down a bit there, and we're gonna get a bit more forward on the thrust a bit, a little bit like so. Just trying to get us up there in time. We've got about a minute on the normal speed, but we are going at 3 times speed. Didn't get much feedback on the idea of a 3 times or 2 times speed series. I think it'd be quite an interesting one. Can you just do everything like that? But I was thinking about it. It does make sort of menu choices a bit difficult because, like, can you just use that as a moment to pause? It's sort of a cheaty moment, isn't it? So I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not. Right, let's have a look. Can we... we can get rid of the fairing, actually. That's good. Oh, I got into orbit there without realizing. Oh, that's good. Right, let's have a look. We can slow this down. We've got about 7 minutes. That was a good launch, actually. Well, I say a good launch. It was a reasonably quick launch. There's a difference between good and reasonably quick. And, of course, Minmus is at the worst possible position. It is, isn't it? Yep, it is. It is at the worst possible position, and I don't really want to depart there. So we're gonna do this one. I'm going to pull this out, and we're gonna see how this goes. I think this will be in about, I don't know how long a Minmus year is or whatever, but let's reposition this just to this slightly. Just take that. Is that better? What's that look like? Oh, that's not terrible. Let's go into this. Right, so let's have a look. Can I do that's the wrong way. Go that way. And then, there we go. Right, so that there should be crossing the path of Minmus. So now we want to go and see what happens if I just move this forward a number of days or hours. So we're at 20 days. Wow, okay. Hello. Is there a limit on how far you can do it? You can't do more than 25 million orbits. Okay. Oh, you know what? Oh, we don't have control. Why don't I have signal? I've got antenna. I literally have antennae. Right. Deploy the antennae. Extend it. Deploy the antennae. Extend that one as well. Come on, I must get a signal from somewhere. There's got to be somewhere that's going to give me a signal. Nothing? Like, literally, that thing has signal, doesn't it? Have I got power? Am I out of power? No. Well, that's interesting. What's the situation? Why have I got such... Yes, I know, somebody said that I should put up a communication system. I will get round to that at some point, honest. We'll definitely do that. Right. Right, so do that, and then let's try that again. So let's have a look. How many more days do we need to go? See, that says 7 days. Why is this one saying in however many then? It's not 75 million days. What's going on here? Why am I missing? Seriously? You're kidding me. That is not as close as it's going to get. I question that. I question that greatly. That's just... There you go. That's easier. What's my periaps? That's terrible. Let's make it less. There we go. That one there. Bit of that. Some of this. A bit of that. Don't want that. You want any of that. Don't want any of that. That's good enough. That's good enough. Right, so that's in 11 days. Well, let's make that happen. So, yeah, we've got 4 minutes left for me to get to Minmus. That's going to be interesting. So, yeah, I think once we get this next episode, we'll probably do the docking. I don't think I will have time to capture and dock in this episode. But, yeah, next episode we'll do the docking. And then we will do our launch of our Moho craft, the 2 from the community, as we shall call it. And then I think that's pretty much... We're pretty much on it there, aren't we? We're on target. And then we're going to launch the Sentinel. And then we've got, at that point, Moho should be ready to depart, I think. One of the reasons why I'm actually doing this now is to eke away that Moho window in reality, because I am aware of the fact that... we'll just stop there. I'm aware of the fact that, you know, how much Delta V about? Oh, this is going to be a multi-stage job. Okay. I'm aware of the fact that actually I don't like the time warping. I think it's a nightmare. And I've already had one comment off one of you about the fact that time warping, yeah, it seems when I do it in the, what was it? Which screen was it? I think it was, I have to go back and reread it. One of the screens is particularly bad for just like, yeah, it makes me feel queasy. Yeah, I don't really want people just looking away because they're about to go into an epileptic fit or something. I have seen those. They are not fun. Yeah, I apologize if any of you have problems with epilepsy. So, well, there's the sun coming out over there. That looks as though the planet is on fire. There's been a nuclear war or something. That's terrible. That is actually terrifying. I'm not. Is that what it looks like from Earth? Does it look like that as though it's in the Earth? Is this just curbing? Is this just the problem we've got? I don't know. Right. Oh, a little bit more burning on this one. Then we're on to the next one. How exciting. There we go. Come on. This engine seems to be going forever. There we go. All right, we'll fire that one. There we go. I probably need to actually get a bit of control on this and get a bit of guidance going on. All right, let's have a look. Probably need to focus view on there. See what we get. Are we coming in? Oh, we're going to get closer and slow down. Right. Can I get some control on this craft? That's an interesting question. We've got about 5 meters per second to go, and we're completely all over the place. There we go, and stop that. Oh, hello. How are we doing? Ooh, too much. Too much. Too much. I would like it to go the other... I think I've probably done too much. Let's go retrograde. I'm going to cancel that. What I really want is for this to go back a bit. Got about a minute, so we can actually get... Right, okay, that's sort of semi-close. Right. We just want to capture it right now, so we're gonna warp to... Oh, actually... Yeah, we'll warp to there. What I do want to do is jump back here, because what we need to do is put our solar panels out. How are we doing for electricity? We've got loads of electricity, that's brilliant. We've got about 50 seconds for this, so... yeah, can we go faster? Is that possible? Can we do it? Time warp is finished, is it? Have we done that? Are we done? Where are we? Where am I? What on earth? Are you kidding me? Oh. I warped straight through its sphere influence, didn't I? Oh, dear Lord. Right. That has put us into a very interesting orbit. Set as target. Right, from me until next time, have a great one.